Hey, how you doing, everybody? Let me just adjust that. There's a tad bit right there. Oh man, it's a little bit off. There we go. So, how is everybody doing? Hope you are all doing great. And please remember to hit that thumbs up and to be so kind as to hit that subscribe. Now, mind you, two things. I don't have the greatest handwriting in the world. I know that. So, I know there's going to be comments. It's okay. It's fine. And also, I am doing it through a viewfinder or a phone. So it's not going to be the prettiest. But as you can see from the description down below, we are talking about a weekly meeting, not a month, a weekly meeting. And I started this a few months ago, and I really find it extremely helpful as I fix my viewfinder there. A little bit there, a little bit there. Here we go. I find it so helpful in getting everything done and getting everything done correctly. And especially with YouTube. If you do YouTube, and I used to wait until the last minute sometimes, and I, rush through my head to get videos and stuff. And this really helped me to organize. And there will be a part two of this because there's kind of a part two of doing this actually because I have different notebooks for different tasks. I don't have like 50 notebooks. I have three or four. I have four different notebooks. And we'll go over them and explain them. That'll be the part two of the video. But it really does help me organize. And I do a weekly meeting with myself, like a half hour to an hour. It's all according to what I got going on that week. And I plan out everything I'm going to do. And as I'm looking through my stuff here, oh, that's two there. Um, Here we go. I have my sheets here. I don't want to put my sheets on camera because this is actually a printout of someone else. I've seen many people do this weekly meeting thing, so it's not just me that does it, but it's a way of organizing your thoughts, setting goals, and getting yourself going. Because, well, the way I run my meeting is basically what I do first is I go over the goals I set for myself. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do goals. Now, remember, I said, please forgive my writing. I'm doing through a viewfinder, and I'm not the best writer in the world, so I'm kind of a sloppy writer. But you're gonna have your goals, right? And you can use highlighters to highlight it. I just have two, and you're gonna do 10 years. You're gonna do your 5 year, and you're gonna do your 1 year, and you're going to set those goals for yourself for those years. Then you're going to do a quarterly or current, and then you're going to do your week, what you want to accomplish in that week. Now, of course, you go over your goals each week. So I go over my 10-year goals, see if I can, my 10, my 5, my 1, my quarterly, my weekly, and see if I've accomplished them. That's number one. That's the best. That's the way I do it. And I usually do it late Saturday or during the day Sunday because that's kind of the beginning of the week. You're starting a new week. Um, so I do these ones are current. I write them, well. The weekly and quarterly is not. The weekly is not. I mean, but the quarterly I switch up. But the 1 year, of course, when the 1 year gold. But I usually go over them and I see if I accomplish them and cross it out. Like when I hit 1,000 in YouTube, I crossed it out because that was my year gold and I got it pretty quick, which was cool. But you do that and you plan out everything. And I have a notebook that I just use for my YouTube video. So like this video, I did this video and it's like what the points I want to go over. And I'm looking at it over here. I wanted to make sure I told everybody about the weekly meeting and how it goes because it helped me so much. And I believe it will help you as well. That's why I did it. So now I'm looking through my notes. Like I said, it's someone else's notes but so many people have done this idea. I just kind of put everybody's together, but I don't want to, take anybody's stuff. Remember, I'm writing through a viewfinder, so it's not the best. So week in review. So what you want to do is the way I do it. It's not exactly the way they say here. Is my notebook. I have 2 pages. Now, during the week, you're going to want to write down this stuff. So if you accomplish something, God, my handwriting's getting worse as we go. I'm really bad right now because I'm trying to do this through the viewfinder. Accomplishments. You're going to put that down. And then what you accomplished that week, put a little line, put your accomplishment. Now, the next thing you want to do, like I said, I'll leave this. I'll write this at the beginning of the week and highlight it, put the dates, like 3, whatever. I'll put the dates of how long this is going to run through so I know. Then I'll leave space so I can put my accomplishments down here. What you didn't do. So the things you didn't get to do and you wanted to do. And hopefully yours isn't very big. I've learned over time to narrow it down. So you didn't do, and then how you're going to fix that. So you put your things, and then when you do your weekly meeting, you're going to put how you are going to resolve why you didn't do that and how you're going to fix that. Then you go on to your next page, and you put, there it goes, what skills, or what to learn and what skills. So you put your what. This is so horrible through the viewfinder. What to learn / skills to develop. And I know people are going to make fun of my handwriting. It's fine. I know I write bad, but I understand it. Skills to develop. I'm putting myself out there for you. So your skills to develop. So you decide, learning, leading to grow. You can learn skills. You can learn about yourself. You can learn about academics, etc. You can also learn, dedicate 1 hour working through courses or anything like that. If you're going to school, of course, you're going to run through your course. Why did that just like focus out? Then right here, you're going to put your stats. And your tracking. So if you want to track something, this is the place you're going to do it. Okay? So you're going to put down the final, analyze your stats. So if you're on a weight loss journey or you're gaining muscle, weight loss journey, you're going to put down, well, I stayed on track. My weight went down by this. I'm good. I'm keeping my tracking and everything. You want my track the steps you made that week or the exercise you did or drive, anything you can think of that you really want to track your progress in is going to go here. You're going to put your tracking right there. So that is going to be your tracking right there. And also what I do too is after I go over my goals for the 10-year, 5-year, 1-year, quarterly, and weekly, after I do that, what I do is I have a calendar by the desk. I usually sit at a little desk and I go through this all. I put on some relaxing music to kind of, to kind of relax me so I can think and flow and everything. And what I do is I look at that calendar and I see, okay, the week from 17th to 21st, the 22nd, at 16th to the 22nd, I should say, because you're going to do from the 16th to the 22nd. Because it's starting on a Sunday. So I will look at that calendar, and me and my wife, we have a Google Calendar that we share, and we put all our appointments and different stuff in school, the kids going to here, da 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 da. All that type of stuff, concerts, whatever there is, and we put that in the Google Calendar. So I look at the calendar and I say, okay, on my other book, which I will be showing next week, my notebooks, I have my one notebook, I'll say, okay, well, this day we have, my son's concert. This week we have to go to the accountant, different stuff like that. So you're able to have everything there, where your stuff's coming. And of course I use To Do, the Microsoft To Do, and I check off, and there's so many lists. I can do my daily planner in there. I can do a shopping list, things I need to get done list. I do all my lists and I go through my list, see what I can add to the list, what I can take away from the list. And I just set up my whole week so it flows nicely. You're organized. You got everything going. And I was not one for personal organizers, and you saw I put personal organizers on here. I had that little one from Timu. I After a little while I stopped using it, and I went to this notebook system. And like I said, I'm gonna go over the notebook system next week with you because it's kind of a part two to get yourself in a groove, and it really does help. I mean, I've accomplished a lot more by doing this because I'm organized, I'm on top of stuff, I know what's going on, I know what I'm doing from week to week. So it's really, really helped me a lot. So I'm telling you, do your weekly meeting. If you have comments, you have something you need to ask about the meeting, go to the comments. I respond. At first, I didn't because I didn't know where the comments were coming, but it was coming up in the studio thing, not in the regular app. But sometimes it comes up in the regular app, and I'm checking my Gmail. So I know when your comments come in, I'll try to respond to them as quick as possible. So if you could do that, or if you have something I should add to that, please feel free to go in the comment section, and we'll organize this and go through it. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video and put everything together as one. But definitely try out the weekly meeting. Um, I didn't type up something myself, so I don't want to, so I don't want to put somebody else's work out there. But we can go in the comment section and go back and forth with this and help out each other because it's really helpful to get yourself organized and get things done. So please try it out. Don't give up the first couple of weeks. Really keep going with it. Keep it going. It really does help, especially when you're doing something like this. So hopefully you all will try it out, and hopefully you will have some success with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And like always, my peoples, have a great, great day.